Chapter 4, The Keeper of the Keys. Harry, you're a wizard. Hagrid telling Harry that he is a wizard. There is another loud boom on the door and Dudley wakes up, thinking it is a cannon. Uncle Vernon comes through with a rifle, with Aunt Petunia cowering behind him. The door is blasted off its hinges and hits the floor. A giant enters and fixes the door into its frame. The giant asks for a cup of coffee, then sits on the couch next to Dudley, scaring him away to hide behind Aunt Petunia. The giant turns his eyes to Harry and greets him, saying he hasn't seen him since he was a baby. He says Harry looks like his father but has his mother's eyes. Uncle Vernon tells him to leave, but the giant merely grabs the gun, ties into a knot and throws it away. The giant presents Harry with a birthday cake. Harry asks the giant who he is, and he says he is Rubeus Hagrid, the keeper of keys and grounds at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hagrid makes a fire and cooks some sausages, but is shocked that Harry knows nothing about Hogwarts. He gets angry at the Dursleys for not telling him anything about his parents' world, his world. Harry has no idea what's going on. Hagrid tells Harry his parents are famous and that he's a wizard, despite Uncle Vernon forbidding him to. Hagrid gives Harry the letter that he has been craving for. It tells him that he has been accepted into Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and that term begins on the 1st of September. Hagrid takes out parchment and a quill and writes a letter to Hogwarts headmaster Albus Dumbledore, explaining he has given Harry the letter. Uncle Vernon tells Hagrid that Harry won't be going, but the giant knows that a great muggle like him wouldn't be able to stop Harry from going to Hogwarts. Uncle Vernon reveals he knew that Harry's a wizard, and Aunt Petunia tells Harry that her sister, Harry's mother, was a witch. Petunia said they were killed by another wizard, and Harry screams that Petunia said they got killed in a car crash. Hagrid is as outraged as Harry is that the Dursleys have lied that much. He sits down and tells Harry that a dark wizard named Lord Voldemort killed Harry's parents, and tried to kill Harry too. But the spell he used backfired, only leaving Harry his scar. Hagrid tells him that he brought Harry from the ruins of the house, and brought him to the Dursleys' house on 4 Privet Drive. Uncle Vernon says it's a load of rubbish, and tries to persuade Harry that whatever happened to his parents is deserved anyway, but Hagrid pulls an umbrella out of his coat and threatens Uncle Vernon. Harry asks what happened to Voldemort, and Hagrid tells him he vanished and hasn't been seen since. Harry doubts that he is a wizard until Hagrid asks him if he ever made anything happen he couldn't explain when he was angry or scared. Uncle Vernon makes the mistake of mocking Dumbledore, and Hagrid swishes the umbrella in Dudley's direction, and Dudley sprouts a curly pig's tail. Hagrid asks Harry not to mention it at Hogwarts, because Hagrid isn't allowed to do magic since he was expelled. Hagrid takes off his coat, and Harry sleeps under it for the rest of the night, waiting for the day ahead.